My name is Jeff Cook. I'm the county agent in Taylor and Peach County. Today we're going to do a soil sample and talk about why we sample. I'm going to show you how to do it and the importance of doing it. One, to get your pH where your plants need it, and also to know the fertility levels that are in your soil so you know how much fertilizer to put out and when to put it out. Soil sampling is going to be the most important thing you do in your soil in your soil preparation for food plots or for any kind of planting. It's going to take a little time to get the results back, but it's also going to take a little bit of time to adjust the pH to get the nutrient levels where you need them to make your soils productive. It's not going to happen overnight. But starting with the basic soil sample is where you need to start to get your food plots going right. So that's perfect. Now everybody's going to want to borrow my soil probe too. If you don't have a soil probe like this, I mean, most county extension offices will let you borrow one, but if you can't get one, a garden trowel usually works okay. You know, post hole diggers work pretty good. You'll have a lot more dirt to be carrying around. Really just a garden, like a small little narrow shovel, trenching shovel, works well. Normally I'll just try and zigzag across the field, maybe make a diamond, go back to the middle, and I kind of have an obsessive compulsive habit of when I walk I count. So a small field I might take 20 steps and just randomly stop, take a sample. All right, so once you got your sample in your bucket, just mix it up as you're going. If you got any clods in there, you know, break them up, mix them up, and then you can just, if you don't get bags prior to doing it, just put them in a plastic bag. But I think I have. So you have a bag like this, especially if you're going through the University of Georgia. Open it up. It's easier to fill it out before you unfold it, but we'll just go ahead and open it up anyway. You need more than just this. Don't give me that, but you also don't need it filled up to here. If you bring it filled up to here, we're just going to pour it out in our front yard, in our flower beds. So it usually takes about 4 handfuls to get it where it needs to be. Or 3, there we go. 3 handfuls, close it up. And take it to your local extension office. You want to definitely, this is very important, your sample ID. So, you know, I might put back corner field. Your sample ID can be anything. If you have your fields numbered, if they're named after your grandchildren or your children or the big buck you shot 3 years ago, either way. Big buck, whatever, big buck back 40, and the crop you want to grow. All right, so you got it in the bag, you bring it to office. All extension offices can send them off. Costs will vary depending on shipping costs, but you know, somewhere between $7 and $10 per sample. Usually within 7 business days, you're gonna have your results back. Put your phone number, we can call you with them, we can mail them to you, or if you put your email on here, we can email them to you, and then we can call you to tell you look in your junk mail folder, because that's where they're going to be, because it comes from a weird place. But your results will be back. Once your results get back, and we'll go over some results in a minute. But once your results come back, if you don't understand them, call your county agent. They can explain it to you, or get with somebody else that knows, you know, farmer or something like that. But county agents should be able to explain it to you. And one nice thing about this, I've got this sample for this backfield that we're going to plant alfalfa. I can also look at it and say, okay, what if I don't plant alfalfa? What if I plant white clover? What if I want to plant corn? What if I want to plant small grains? I can run it, your county agent can run the same sample for all the different crops that you might want to grow. So you might want to, you might change your mind. I don't want to plant alfalfa in that corner. I want some annuals. We can look at that as well. Well, I hope this little video helped explain how to take a soil sample. It's definitely the most important thing you need to do when you plant anything, but especially it's the first step in having a really successful food plot. If you got any more questions, you can always call your county extension agent. Every county has one. I just added too much stuff. I shouldn't have kept talking.